don't know how many people have been anxiously awaiting the first poster for The Marvels starring Brie Larson in what was originally supposed to be a Captain Marvel sequel, Captain Marvel 2, which then got changed after the bad reception of Captain Marvel, after the MCU's doubling, tripling, and quadrupling down on identity politics. Of course, they mixed it up. They needed more protection in the form of diversity for Brie Larson's next movie. But she did put this out together. See you November 10th. And I would not be talking about this if it were just her tweeting out a poster. The reason we're talking about it is because November 10th, suddenly, without warning, without any official announcement, they just moved the release date of The Marvels again. It's been delayed, 4 times at this point? This was supposed to be released in July, and all of a sudden, they just dropped this news and hope that nobody will notice that once again, they're delaying this troubled film. And this is a pattern now with the MCU. With the disaster that was Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there was a lot riding on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. They ended Phase 4 early, said Ant-Man is so important for the future, and it's kind of getting trashed by a lot of people. And based on the early box office numbers, not a lot of people are interested in it. That comes in conjunction with the report we got that a bunch of shows are going to be delayed. A bunch of them are going to get pushed because, quite frankly, Disney can't afford to be putting out the same type of content at the same pace they've been because it's losing money for them. Disappointing box office numbers. And of course, when you look at streaming, where so much of this garbage content is going, they've lost billions and billions of dollars. $2.5 billion has been lost just on Disney Plus in the past 6 months. That's how bad it is for them. And now we're getting the news dropped that way with no official announcement that yes, Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels, is officially being delayed again. Disney delays Brie Larson's Captain Marvel 2 again. Marvel Studios offered a disappointing update for the MCU's upcoming sequel, The Marvels, while also starting the movie's promotional tour. And a lot of people were expecting to see a trailer for this, some teaser, something for the Super Bowl. Maybe this explains it. Maybe the movie's not close to ready. Maybe they're desperately trying to save this movie in the editing room, which it does not matter. We've seen that with a lot of these things. It doesn't matter how much time you spend in the editing room trying to fix things. The problem is before they start production. The problem is the writing. The problem is when they film this, what they've done. No editor can save the garbage that's coming out of Marvel. Captain Marvel 2 looks to take the spotlight as the final MCU movie of 2023, giving Brie Larson her long-awaited solo sequel. Well, it's not exactly solo, is it? After a couple of important cameos on the big screen and on Disney+. But while Carol Danvers' story is already building up anticipation, the MCU as a whole is facing some concerns with the upcoming release schedule and a new round of delays. A number of Phase 5 Disney Plus shows were recently reported to be facing delays into 2024 as Marvel looks to ensure that they arrive with the best level of quality possible. Or again, maybe they can't afford to put content out at this pace anymore because it's not profitable for them, because they're not able to continue doing this with all the other debts they have to pay, firing 7,000 employees, the worst year they'd had in the stock market in nearly half a century. Things are just piling up for Disney at this point. Marvel Studios announced The Marvels would be delayed yet again, now releasing on November 10th. The sequel was originally set to release on February 17th before switching dates with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, delaying it till July 28th. At the same time, the studio shared the movie's first official poster, kickstarting Captain Marvel 2's promotional tour. Yes, higher, further, faster, together. I think there's a lot of people that, even though they're not anticipating this movie, they can't wait to see what a disaster it will be. With the trajectory we've seen the MCU going in, again, just disappointment after disappointment, whether it's streaming or at the theaters in the box office. This Captain Marvel sequel that got turned into a together, let's bring all these characters together with the Marvels. It's something not a lot of people are going to be interested in. And quite frankly, that in and of itself is going to be interesting to watch play out. But I guess we have to wait till November to see how this disaster goes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below about them just randomly announcing a poster. And also, by the way, we delayed it once again. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.